If the thought of you being in the same place, doing the same thing this time next year sounds like the worst case scenario for you, this is for you. I'm going to teach you something super cool. It's a strategy that you can use to get yourself off of autopilot when what you need to do is create change in the world. When you're on autopilot, you're sort of reproducing the past. You're sort of cycling in things that you've been doing that just feel like muscle memory to you. You have to get off of autopilot in order to create change. We are on autopilot about 47% of the day, which is about half your day. You're in this autopilot mode, which kind of sounds cruisy, doesn't it? It kind of sounds like going with the flow. But the thing is that it is the time that has you, in the end, feel most overwhelmed. And the overwhelm comes from you having a sense that you're not really in control. And sometimes that works. Like sometimes when you're on autopilot and you're like riding a bike, that's wonderful. You want that. But when it comes to creating the change in your life that you really want, and you get to another day, you go through another week, you've had another year where you actually haven't achieved anything, then in hindsight you think, gosh, where did all that time go? What was I thinking? Why didn't I do anything? You actually have to tell your mind what you do want it to think about. And the best way to do that is to set a goal. Because the moment you set a goal, your mind takes it on like a challenge to help you achieve it. And when that happens, you're suddenly snapped out of autopilot because your mind has a target. Think about it. Even when you set a goal like, I want to go out to dinner tonight, your mind will instantly start thinking about where you want to go, when you want to go, who you want to go with, what are you going to wear, how are you going to get there. It starts doing that planning naturally. When you set a goal around something that's really important to you, like what you want to do with your life, your mind does the same thing. It starts to think for you. It starts to brainstorm for you to help you get there. So if you set a goal like, this week I'm going to sign up for that course that I've been meaning to do, it gives your mind a target and it takes it off of autopilot, gives it something to work with, which is something that's going to support you doing what you want to do. Little goals like that, week in, week out, are all you need to get your mind off of autopilot in the area of life that's most important to you so that you make progress and arrive at this time next year feeling proud of where you've come to. I hope this helps.